Welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Battle Series, the School of Hard Knocks. On this battle series, we'll be jumping on to the Battle Spot ladder and playing the ratings battle system on the Championship Battle rules, which is, like I say every episode, the current VGC Video Game Championship rules for this year, 2017. So, hopefully we can have a little bit of a better run than we did yesterday. I think we learned a lot of lessons from just the games that we had yesterday. Oh, there was just some bad players. I think rushing in, getting greedy, and just not taking our time and not taking advantage of certain turns. So hopefully we'll improve on that today and have a good couple of matches, and hopefully they're entertaining for you guys to watch. So we're just going to jump straight on to the battle spot. Our rating has taken a tanking from yesterday, so with those two losses. So hopefully we can get some points back today and start climbing up towards that goal of 1800 that we're trying to hit by the end of the week. It was a big setback yesterday, losing those two matches. So we really need to kind of knuckle down, not tilt, and just play a lot better than we have been. I think the early matches in the week, I think they were pretty easy. There wasn't a lot of thinking in, and I kind of went into yesterday's episode just kind of taking it for granted that the team was just going to roll over anything, and that is never the case in Pokemon. You've always got to take your time, think through your moves, and think about your battle plan. And yesterday I just didn't do any of that at all, and I'm not discrediting my opponents, because my opponents played perfectly. They made all the right turns, all the right moves to take the battles anyway, so that's that. But it's taken a little while for us to find an opponent, so hopefully it won't take too long. Sorry guys, I don't like to keep you waiting. But yeah, so hopefully we just kind of take it a bit slow today and grind out some wins. So we've got our first opponent from Italy. He's a 1577 rated player, and he's got a team of Crocodile, Ninetales, Porygon 2, Gastrodon, Muck, Alola Muck, and Tapu Lele. So let's get our thinking hats on and see what we can do. The Porygon 2 is always going to be an issue for setting the Trick Room up, and just quite a pain in general. Got the Intimidate with the Crocodile. The Ninetales threatens with the Blizzard. I'm going to lead with Glaceon, because I predict him to lead with the Ninetales, so I can take advantage of the hail in that respect. And I think I might lead Tapu Fini as well. I definitely want to bring Kartana, because it's so good against like 4 of his Pokemon. And the last slot, I think I might, let me think. The Crocodile might be nice. Crocodile of my own might be nice. What am I going to go with? Quick. Yeah, I'll go with the Crocodile of my own. So we'll lock in and we'll jump straight into this match. Let's get the music turned up slightly so you can hear it. I do expect the Ninetales to lead, but I wouldn't be surprised if I saw the Porygon, and the Muck would make sense as well. A lot of things make sense for my opponent to bring against me, like the Gastrodon. So my opponent leads off with Alola Ninetales and the Crocodile. My opponent gets the Intimidate off with the Crocodile. Tapu Fini activates the Misty Surge, and the hail is up. So this turn what I might do is just go for an Icy Wind with my Glaceon and not really in any, I'm not in a bad position with my Tapu Fini, but there is always the threat of the Freeze Dry coming out onto the Fini, so we'll just protect this turn just to scout out what my opponent's going to do. So I imagine the Gastrodon's going to come in. Oh, it's the Muck. Okay. We get the Protect off. And the Ninetales gets the Aurora Veil up. Okay. So we do have a Crocodile and Kartana in the back, but the thing is we really need to kind of try and prioritize getting rid of the Ninetales before we bring in either the Kartana. I don't really want to bring the Kartana in on a Blizzard, and I definitely don't want to bring the Crocodile in on a Blizzard. So, the Muck here is definitely just going to go for a poison attack onto the... I mean, I could switch in my Kartana here. It's a bit risky though because... Let's see what my opponent has in the... what I possibly could have that I'm going to need the Fini for. Yeah, I don't want to just be giving things up for free. I think my Glaceon here, and I'm just going to Muddy Water. I ran out of time, but I think Muddy Water just locks in, so that's what I would have went with anyway. But the likelihood is the Fini could quite possibly go down here. I'm totally expecting a double into the Fini in this. Oh no, he's just going to Blizzard, so you get the Blizzard off. And then we'll see how much this Poison Jab will do. Okay, I just hang on. And we activate our Mago Berry. But we're still not really in the ideal of situation. What I'm going to do is just try and get the Ninetales into a position where I can pick up the KO on it. I'm going to protect my Tapu Fini and I'm just going to Shadow Ball straight into the Ninetales. This shouldn't do too much damage, but it should do, yeah. Freeze drying into that and the Muck going for the knockoff. And luckily the Glaceon avoids it there, so that's quite nice. It's the Citrus Berry on the Muck. Oh no, it's the Figgy Berry. Okay. I still don't think that Ninetales is in range for a Moonblast and a Shadow Ball, to be honest. I can at this point though. What I'm going to do, I'm going to protect my Glaceon and I'm just going to Muddy Water again into both targets, and I'm fully expecting my Tapu Fini to go down this turn. And then hopefully I can bring in either Crocodile or Kartana and just finish everything up. And by doing this as well, I'm kind of hopefully reducing the turns of the Aurora Veil as well, so hopefully that will... Yeah, so the Fini's going to go down here. I think Kartana... I bring in Kartana now because it straight up threatens the Ninetales. And then I'm going to switch my Glaceon out for my Crocodile. And I'm going to go for a Smart Strike onto the Ninetales just to cover that slot, because that's the only thing that really threatens me at this point on my opponent's side of the field. And he could well just go for the Protect. Yeah. So I'm fully expecting the knockoff onto the Crocodile here, but the Crocodile should take that quite well. Oh, onto the Kartana. Okay, that's fine. The hail stops and the overall veil ends. So that's fine. I don't really want an Earthquake here, a Z Earthquake into the muck, because he's just going to protect straight out onto it. So I might just crunch onto the muck, just to get a bit of chip damage onto it. And I'm going to Sacred Sword into the Ninetales, just in case that Crocodile comes back in on that slot. My opponent might want to reset the hail and then the speed as well. But no, he just lets it go down. So we could have went for the Z Earthquake into the muck and got rid of it that turn, but that's fine. This is going to do very minimal damage. And just another knockoff into the Crocodile. Well, that's fine. So, what was my opponent going to bring in here? Could be the Crocodile to get the Intimidate off. But it is the Tapu Lele. Okay. I've got a feeling this Tapu Lele is scarfed. And if it is, what I'm going to do is just double protect just to scout out. Oh, but it's quite risky. No, I'm just going to go for the double protect here. So he withdraws the Murk into the Crocodile, gets the Intimidate onto both of my Pokemon. And we'll see what my opponent goes for. Moonblast. Yeah, so that kind of tells me that he probably is scarfed. But I should survive a Moonblast from that range. The problem is my opponent hasn't used his Z move yet. And he may double into my Kartana. I'm going to switch out my Crocodile into my Glaceon. And I'm just going to go for the Smart Strike into the Tapu Lele, which should pick up the KO. Yeah, so we take that. So we'll get rid of the Tapu Lele, which should be quite nice as long as it's not sashed. Yeah, great. And we'll see what the Crocodile's going to go for. Imagine an Earthquake probably. Yeah, Z Earthquake. And which Pokemon is he going to target? Maybe the Glaceon. Yeah. And let's see if Glaceon's got enough in the tank to take this. No. Crocodile too strong. But we're still not in a bad position because we get to bring our Crocodile in now. We've still got our Z move. to use. So we can pick up the KO straight onto the muck and just go for a leaf blade onto the crocodile and pick up the KO there. So, and even if the muck protects his turn, we'll do a nice bit of chip damage onto it, and that should be game. I do apologise if I keep coughing and grunting and things. I'm still kind of recovering from the cold that I've had, or the flu. Not a cold. So yeah, we pick up the KO on the crocodile, and that should be game now. So yeah, I may have been a bit precautious, I think, with some of my turns there, but I just do not want to drop another game. So it's nice to just pick up a win. So good games to my opponent, but it's not over yet. It's pretty much over, but you never know what can happen. Might pull some crazy badass strategy out, but I doubt it. So yeah, and we should be able to just clean up now with a sacred sword from my Kartana, and that should be game. Yeah, my opponent forfeits. So good game to my opponent. That was a good game, and feel I managed alright, but we'll take the win there. So that's good. That's a good start to today. Better than yesterday. So yes. And we'll jump into the next game straight away. That one dragged on a little bit, so we'll try and get straight into the next game to get some more action for you guys. Continue. And we'll jump straight on. Hopefully we'll find an opponent a bit quicker than we did last time. So yeah, just bumping that rating up a tiny bit there, so that's not too bad. And we've got a high rated opponent from Spain on 1802, so this should be a really good match. And he is running a team of Tapu Koko, Pelipper, Alolan Muck, Garchomp, Kartana, and Golduck. So he's got the rain archetype there with the Tapu Koko, Kartana, Garchomp, and Alolan Muck. So I think we might need Tapu Koko in this match. Yeah. So what I tend to do against rain is I'm going to lead Tapu Koko, and I'm going to lead Tapu Koko and Glaceon. I'm going to bring Salamence, and what fourth one do I want? Tapu Finney's not bad here, but neither's Kartana. I think I'm going to bring Kartana as my last Pokemon, so we'll jump straight into it and see. I think this is the first match I've had on this channel against rain, so if my opponent brings it, it'll be interesting to see how the team does against it. So my opponent leads off Pelipper and Tapu Koko. Okay. So the Pelipper is probably going to go for a Tailwind, I'd imagine, and I'm just going to Icy Wind and Thunderbolt into the Pelipper, because this way my my Glaceon should outspeed the Pelipper. Wow, holy, that was so close. A Glaceon clutch hanging on there. So we're going to get the T-Bolt back onto the Pelipper, and Yeah. And we should get the Icy Wind off before it gets the Tailwind up, which would be huge. Yeah. And hopefully we hit. We do, and that's massive. So, we stop any potential Tailwind going up there. And we nerf the Tapu Koko quite considerably. Wow, that Thunder is so powerful. I wonder if that specs Tapu Koko. And in comes the Golduck. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just discharge with my Tapu Koko, and I'm going to protect with my Glaceon, because I'm running Sash on my Tapu Koko. So hopefully I last out this turn and my opponent doesn't double up into the Tapu Koko slot. Okay, so the Golduck's just going to protect here. I'm going to protect with my Glaceon. We'll see what my opponent goes for. So I get the discharge off. I should do a little bit of damage onto the Tapu Koko. Yeah, it's not too bad. And my opponent's going to, yeah, go for the Dazzling Gleam. Okay. And it's Life Orbed actually, so yeah, I should have seen that prior, but I think it was just that surprise with the damage of Thunder onto the Glaceon. Okay, anyway, my Sash is broke, so we're not in the best of situations now. What can we do? I think I will just protect with Tapu Koko, try and stall this rain out if I can. But I definitely do not want to bring my Kartana in on. I think I'm just going to have to just go for another Icy Wind with my Glaceon and just sack it in the worst case scenario. Imagine the Golduck will target down the Tapu Koko. Yeah. And yeah. And yeah, he's going to Volt Switch and take down my Glaceon, unfortunately. And we'll see what my opponent has to bring in now. And he's got his Kartana to bring in. Now, I'm going to bring in my Kartana. And I'm going to switch my Tapu Koko out for my Salamence to get an Intimidate off onto the opposing Kartana. And I can't imagine the Golduck staying in and attacking, but it may double up into my Kartana slot. That's the only other thing I could think it might do. Sacred Sword and the Hydro Pump, or the Hydro Vortex into it. I'm just going to protect my Kartana this turn and just bait out, because a Z move may come out as well onto my Kartana. But if he does Hydro Pump into the Salamence should be able to take it with some ease. So the Golduck protects as well, baiting the protect out. We'll see what the Kartana on his end does. Goes for the Leaf Blade into the Salamence. So don't really want to let my... I think I'm going to... Right. I'm going to protect with my Salamence, and I'm going to bring in my Tapu Koko for my Kartana. I don't really want to lose Kartana at this point in the game. And I really feel like he's going to fire off a Z move before this rain goes away. But no, he's just going to Ice Beam into the Tapu Koko slot. Is he going to double into it? Yeah. So I could have. Yeah, that's a good play by my opponent. And the Katana gets a Beast Boost. And the rain stopped. So, we're in a bit of a better situation now. Because we can get rid of that Golduck. As long as it's not sashed. No, it's not sashed because the Pelipper is sashed. Can't really think. So I'm going to Flamethrower into the Kartana, and I'm just going to Leaf Blade into the Golduck. Yeah, he doesn't protect with his Golduck. We get the